Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and today in this video we are going to study about sex-linked inheritance. What do we mean by sex-linked inheritance? It is the inheritance of character whose gene reside on X or Y chromosomes, that means on sex chromosomes. The genes that reside on other chromosomes, we call it as autosomes. When the genes are present on X or Y chromosomes, which are known as sex chromosomes, that when the inheritance is known as sex-linked inheritance. Now, homomorphic and heteromorphic. Homomorphic means when both the sex chromosomes are of same type. For example, in human, we have XX. So this is homomorphic when both the sex chromosomes are of same type. In birds, we have ZZ, whereas in Drosophila, we have XY. Heteromorphic means both the sex chromosomes are of different type. For example, in humans, male has this XY, in birds, ZW. So that means in humans and in birds, the females are having the same sex chromosome, XX or ZZ, whereas males are having the different sex chromosome, that is XY and ZW. Whereas the situation is reverse in case of Drosophila. In Drosophila, the females are heteromorphic and males are homomorphic. Now, what do we mean by heterozygous and hemizygous? Now, this is XX, sex chromosome. In one X chromosome, we have allele capital A. In the second X chromosome, we have allele small a. So this is heterozygous. That means capital A, small a. Two different types of alleles are present. We call it as a heterozygous condition. If here capital A or small a would have present, we call this situation homozygous. Whereas in males, the situation is hemizygous because the male has only one X chromosome. The second one is the Y. So the genes present on X chromosome is found only as a single copy in males because they lack the second X chromosome. So they don't have the second X chromosome. So whatever genes are present on X chromosome, they have only a single copy of that gene. So males are hemizygous. Therefore, males are hemizygous for the genes that are present on X chromosomes because female has two X chromosomes but males has only one X chromosome. This we already learned. Capital A is a homozygous situation, or small a is also homozygous. Capital A small a is a heterozygous condition, and capital A or small a as a single copy is a hemizygous condition. Now, identifying inheritance pattern. The pattern of inheritance on sex chromosome was identified by Morgan. What he did is he repeated the Mendel's experiment on Drosophila, and the color he chose was eye color in Drosophila, where red is dominant over white. That means red eye color of Drosophila is dominant over white eye color of Drosophila. So he chose Drosophila and the character eye color to study the Mendel's experiment on Drosophila. Now, what he did, he crossed a red eye female with a white eyed male. In the F1 generation, all the progeny obtained is red. Now, when members of F1 generations are crossed, in the F2 generation, the phenotypic ratio he observed was 3:1, which is according to the Mendel's law of segregation. Now, what he did, he interchanged the character. This time, he crossed a red-eyed male with a white-eyed female. In the F1 generation, he observed combination of red and white-eyed Drosophila. But an important observation was all the females are red and males are white. So the result became crisscross compared to parents. Now, what he interpreted on the basis of this result is the gene is not on autosome because if it would have been in the autosome, then in either cases, the ratio should always be 3:1. Whether it is present on male or female, in either way, the ratio should always be 3:1. But when it differs from it, that means the genes are not present on autosomes. Now, the second observation is the female parent is white, but the male sons are white. That means the character transferred from female to male. That means the gene is not present on Y chromosome because female don't have the Y chromosome. So because the females don't has this Y chromosome, that means the gene is not present on Y chromosome. In that case, it would have not been able to transfer from female parent to male progeny. So next, he hypothesized that definitely then gene is present on X chromosome, but he have to prove that. So case 1, why it is written XR? To show that the gene is present on X chromosome. So what he did, he crossed between red-eyed female, this is female, with a white-eyed male. In the F1 generation, he obtained all red, be it be female, be it be male. R with W, R with Y, R and W, R and Y. Because R is dominant over white. In the F2 generation, when one female is crossed with one male, what you will get? This R and R, this R and Y, this W and R, and this W and Y. So the phenotypic ratio is 3:1. Why? This will be red, this will be red, this will be red, and this is white. So the phenotypic ratio, when he made a mate between a red-eyed female and a white-eyed male. Now he interchanged the character. This is female with white eye, W for white. Now this is male having red eye. Now when he crossed, what he obtained? This W with R, this W with Y, this W with R, and this W with Y. So in this case, RW is red, RW is red, these two are white. So that means females are red and males are white. This is female XX, this is female XX. So females are red, males are white, and the ratio is 1:1. This is F1 generation. Now F2 generation. So F2 generation means one female and one male again. So this capital R and this W, capital R, this Y, W with this W, W with this Y. So that is RW, RY, WW, WY. So again the phenotypic ratio here is 1:1. But here you can see one female red-eyed, one female white-eyed, one male red-eye and one male white-eye. Clear? So phenotypic ratio is 1:1. So hence the gene is present on X chromosome. So how we can differentiate whether a gene is present on X chromosome or autosome? If it is present in autosome, then the ratio will always remain 3:1 after interchanging the character in male and female. But if it is present on X chromosome, or in other words we can say sex chromosome, in that case after interchanging the character will get the new ratio of 1:1. Now how we can say it is X chromosome and not Y chromosome? If the character is getting transferred from mother to son, then it has to be on X chromosome because mother means female, female don't have this Y chromosome. So that's all for today's video. If you found the video informative, please do like, share and subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon for the next video notifications. Till then, stay safe, stay happy.